Should you be pulling money out of your HSA to pay for those medical bills? Well, let's talk about that. Of course, I have another spreadsheet for you. And let me tell you, the day I stop making spreadsheets, that's not a day that I want to be around for. Backing up a little bit, if you have no idea what an HSA, real quickly, it is a health savings account. You can contribute to these if you're on a high deductible health plan. So check your plan out for that. And then you basically take money out of your paycheck, just like a 401k. It's a current year tax deduction. And then you can invest that money if it's over a certain amount in some plans. And that money actually grows tax-free, just like a Roth IRA would. And you can pull that money out with no tax implications if you use it on qualified medical expenses. So coming back to the spreadsheet here, I'm just going to pull a little scenario out. Let's say you make $100,000 a year and you're a single individual, single filer, okay? In 2025, you can max your HSA out for the year at $4,300. So what does that do for you? Well, in the current year, you get a tax deduction just like a 401k. So on the $100,000 after the standard deduction and some other kind of things that would reduce your taxable income, you'd probably be in the 22% bracket. So on that $4,300, we times that by 22%, you would save $946 in the current year for taxes, which is sweet, just like a 401k would. But the cool thing about an HSA is you can invest that money, let's just say at 8% for 15 years, and that $4,300 with no other contributions is going to turn into about $13,640 right here. Now the HSA, what's sweet about it is typically in a 401k, you would owe tax on the whole $13,640 when you pulled it out. But if you use it for qualified medical, you don't need any tax on it. So what I did here, future investment tax savings, typically I just did long-term cap gain rates. 401k would be ordinary income, but I'm just using long-term cap gain if you had it in a brokerage account. You save about $2,046 in future investment taxes, which is pretty sweet. So should you be doing this and paying for medical out of pocket instead of pulling money out of the HSA? Well, you can see the math benefit here for saving that tax dollar in the future. My argument to this, though, is that if you already contribute to the HSA, you get the current year tax deduction. If you don't have any money to stretch and pay for medical bills out of pocket, it's also okay to use the HSA. You're not getting that investment savings on the tax side in the future, but you're still getting the current year tax deduction with the HSA, which is still okay. I know I can talk for a while, and that's okay because I love this stuff, but should you use HSA money to pay for current year medical expenses? Again, like everything personal finance, it depends. I'm just showing you the math behind it. Chris Lee, Everyday Finance. I will see you guys in the next one.